All right, here we are. Rattata in Pokemon Red. I'm just going to get a few things ready, like the music. It's not yet set up, so just give me a second. I took the background here. You know how like there's like the walking B-roll that's going on in the background behind the thumbnail? I desaturated it so it doesn't look like yellow version as much and it looks more red and blue appropriate. Hopefully you like that small touch. I also got new custom colors for us in game today, and I think they're going to be very beautiful. Hopefully everyone's really going to like them. I don't think they're going to make your eyes bleed, but maybe no promises. I'm scared now. Also, when I've been doing these like the Pidgey, when I've been doing the commentary, when I've been doing the supercut videos and cutting them down, I've just been noticing that my audio has been getting distorted. The technical term is called clipping. It happens when the audio exceeds the bit depth and then it sort of gets flattened off at the top and it causes audio artifacting. I'm working on it. I have been trying to correct it every single time I stream, and for some reason I'm just not getting it. So I have made changes again, and hopefully it's slowly getting resolved. Rat power, yeah. Scott, have any tips for someone starting a solo run? Pokemon Leaf Green, Bulbasaur line only is something I'm going to do. Once you get sleep powder, that one should be pretty easy, honestly. It's like try to get sleep powder as fast as possible. Grass type Pokemon are pretty good in that game. You won't get Sludge Bomb, don't bank on it. If you can set your nature, go with the nature that boosts special moves because you're going to use a lot of grass type moves. Don't lower your attack, lower a defensive stat instead. This is like the difference between competitive and solo challenges. In solo challenges, you first want to try to raise an attacking stat and lower a defensive stat. Or if you have enough skill and knowledge, raise an attacking stat and lower speed. That is the optimal play. I'm doing it on a physical cartridge. Okay. Try and get sleep powder as fast as possible. Use rare candies to get it, maybe. I don't want to lead you astray, honestly. The starters are fairly straightforward, though. Okay, so Ratata, Pokemon Red. Let's talk about this thing quickly. Oh, don't have the tier list up. Just a second, let me get the tier list up. I have to like start a program and then I have to run it in development mode. Everything behind the scenes is a little bit janky. This program is the least janky of all the programs, though. What? For some reason, it's not cooperating. Yeah. That should be fine. I love it when things don't work. Well, apparently we don't have a tier list today. Sorry about that. It is not loading for whatever reason. Everything is set up correctly for it to load, but it just refuses. So we don't have a tier list. Sorry about that. No tier list today. Okay, now let's talk about Rattata in Pokemon Red. For base stats, 30 HP, 56 attack, 35 defense, 72 speed, giving it a 14.06% chance to crit, and only 25 special, which is a little bit unfortunate. When we get hit by special moves, they're going to be brutal. Also, we have some decent coverage in the form of special moves when we look at Rattata's move pool. Through level up, it starts with Tackle and Tail Whip, then it learns Quick Attack at level 7, Hyper Fang at level 14, which is a godsend for Brock at the beginning of the game. Beyond that, moves that are not really useful. Focus Energy and Super Fang. Super Fang, you might think would have utility against Rock-type Pokemon, but it's really not good to keep on your set, so I don't think I'll be using it long term. And we have better options for Rock-type Pokemon. Rattata does learn Body Slam, an incredible same-type attack bonus move, and that's going to allow me to not use Double Edge, unlike yesterday with Pidgey. Rattata also learns Bubble Beam, Water Gun, Blizzard. I don't know why. It also gets Thunderbolt and Thunder. Strangely, Ice Beam is omitted from this list, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It also gets Dig. That's very good. 100 base power and ground type coverage is fantastic. Again, another good option for rock type Pokemon. Overall, this little guy has everything he needs to be quite good in a playthrough of Pokemon Red, so I'm expecting much better results than Pidgey got yesterday. Just to catch everyone up in case you weren't here yesterday, Pidgey's results was 1 hour and 43 minutes. I expect that Rattata is going to do significantly better than that. Let's see what all of you think though, and I'll start a poll. Prediction for Rattata's first playthrough time. We're gonna do less than 50 minutes. That's really optimistic. Less than 1 hour. Less than 1 hour and 15 minutes. And greater than 1 hour and 15 minutes. My prediction for Rattata is that it's going to get a time in the first playthrough around 1 hour, and then the second playthrough is going to be like just under an hour, maybe 57 minutes. That's what I'm going to go with. I think it's going to do quite well, and maybe I'm completely wrong and it's going to get destroyed and have like a 120 time. But I'm optimistic. Yeah, the stats are going to hurt. We have a medium fast growth rate, which is it's not great in the early game having to grind for Brock, but we don't have to grind so significantly. We have Tail Whip in combination with Hyper Fang. Basically, just get Hyper Fang, then fight Brock. That's going to be the strategy of the early game. Also, what do you think about the new color palette? This one is a combination of the gray color palette from Pokemon Yellow and then the purple color palette from Pokemon Yellow. I made some small tweaks to make it look slightly better in combination with each other, and now I'm also coloring the overlay so that it shares the same color palette, which I think looks quite nice. Overlay UI elements are colored the same as the player character here on the starting screen, and then the background color is colored the same as all the other elements. Rat should be able to block out train against Lightyear's trainer. Yeah, because we have Tail Whip. That might actually be... That actually is really fast. We'll probably fight all of the mandatory trainers in the game and then just Blackout grind to the junior trainer to get 14 and then crush Brock. Okay, 58% of people... Wait. The community prediction for this one is that 57% of people say Rattata is going to get a time under 1 hour and 15 minutes. And greater than 1 hour. I'll end the poll there. We'll get into this. Oh, is my controller not working? It's got to be some kind of tech problem. Oh, it's working. Good, good, good. This is Pokemon Red using only one Rattata. Yeah, no evolution to Eradicate. We're staying Rattata. I think the rat is much better than the bird. Much better than the bird. I am highly confident in this time. We're going to be comparing splits on the right-hand side of the screen during this playthrough with Pidgey's first playthrough, just to get a sense for how these two do in fact stack up against each other. Maybe I'm completely wrong here, and I think this rat is much better than it actually is. That's why we test all of this. Oh. Also, I made it so that the fault counter shows up during the opening section of the game when I have 0 faults. I think that this is overall a better look and a clearer look for the early game. Had some comments about that yesterday, so I've implemented it now. It'll say faults, and then it'll switch to saying either blackouts or resets, whichever one I get first. And then it will divide into 2 separate counters when I have both. What am I doing? That's a lot of Pokeballs. We don't need that many. That ledge. Why are there so many ledges in this town? Sub 40 with Rat? I don't think it's that good. Like, red version is easy, but it's not that easy. We don't want to catch a Pidgey because we're going to Blackout Train. Catching a Pidgey is bad if you have to Blackout Train, because then you need to do the additional step of depositing, and I don't want to do it. I want to level up to 7 before doing this fight. Quick attack. Ledges, the mortal enemies of speedrunners. Yeah. Yeah, Viridian City really is not elderly friendly. Although there is that one old guy who stands right above the Viridian City gym. He's like, hey there, the gym leader's gone right now. But like, you always jump over the ledge accidentally trying to talk to him. Oh, I like that idea. The ledges are in Viridian City just to try and teach the player how they work in a friendly environment. That makes sense. Uh-oh, I have low health. This is not great. No, we're doing way too much damage. See, this is the thing about Rattata in comparison with Pidgey. I believe Pidgey's base attack is 35, whereas Rattata's is 56. That is a major difference. Blackout training. Let's go. So we're going to knock out the Diglett. And after the Diglett gets knocked out, we're going to just spam Sand Attack until the Sandshrew gets us. By doing this over and over again, we get more and more trainer boosted experience, which is 1.5 times the yield that it would be fighting wild Pokemon. And the wild Pokemon in red and blue are at lower levels than they are in yellow. And they also give worse experience yields because it's like... what are they called? Weedle and stuff instead of Metapod or the occasional Pidgeotto in yellow. So this kind of training is more effective here in red and blue, in most cases. There is one scenario, you're seeing it play out here, where this is not as efficient, and that's where Sandshrew spams Sand Attack over and over again and just wastes your time, whereas in yellow it's at a lower level, so it does not know Sand Attack yet. It can't waste your time. It just scratches until you faint. Small differences between the games, but I like to point these things out. There is another potential option to consider here for the follow-up playthrough, which is getting an escape rope, then backtracking and fighting the rival on Route 22 and escape roping out of Viridian Forest back to Pewter Center. Hilariously though, Rattata is going to get a slower Brock split than Pidgey, which is to be expected because we don't have Sand Attack. Sand Attack is the anti-Brock technology that Pidgey developed. I remember when Van Man started doing this type of training, and I was like, this is not good. It's a terrible idea. Why would you do that? And then he's like, no, it's way faster than training in the forest. And I just didn't believe him, but it is better. Well, when it doesn't do this. There we go. At least I'm fairly squishy, so when he attacks, it at least does decent damage. This kind of training is worse if you're using a rock-type Pokemon because it's hard to block out. It's also kind of impossible with a Pokemon that starts with only a move like Tackle, so Tauros can't do this. Because Tail Whip is providing me the time to block out to the Sandshrew. I also can't really do this if I'm a Pidgey because I would have to use Sand Attack to buy time, and that would make the Sandshrew take even longer to knock you out, which is not a good idea. I'm going to try and beat him now. Because I think I'll be close to leveling up and I can fight like 1 or 2 wild Pokemon if I have to, or I'll just level up and then be done with this. We're going to get Hyper Fang. Let's go. Let's go. Did it. Hyper Fang. Perfect amount of health to heal. Brock time. Let's go. Okay, so this is the Brock fight. We're going to Tail Whip on the Geodude and hopefully not miss like that again. And then, when it tackles, we will lower its defense and then use Hyper Fang for good damage. That's pretty good, actually. Only Hyper Fang didn't miss all the time. So we want Bide right away from the Onix so that we can get a lot of Tail Whips in. And then Hyper Fang to deal significant damage. Uh-oh. Oh, we still got him! I can't believe it! Okay. Pretty good. So apparently, Rattata is faster in the early game. I want some more potions because I used all mine. This is the thing about Hyper Fang. It's not accurate, it likes to miss, but it's a really good move. So this is a major difference. Think about this. Hyper Fang is almost better than all of the moves that Pidgey gets. It's better than Fly. Because this gets the same type of attack bonus, an effective power of 120, and we have access to that right now. Which is just broken. I'm going to still do some extra training because I can. But like Rattata doesn't need nearly as much as Pidgey, whereas Pidgey I'm fighting everyone. With Rattata, definitely don't need to. Yeah, like with Pidgey it might have used Hyper Fang over Double Edge if it got it. But Rattata has better options still. Body Slam eventually. We do need the Spearow here. I'm not going to be able to weaken it. I'm level 17. Brief moment. Let's just talk about Rattata's back sprite. Not good. This is not a good one. It looks like very weird. I prefer Pidgey's back sprite. Sorry. We can get Water Gun now. There is some utility in... Oh my gosh. There is some utility in having Water Gun this early. Can put it in the place of Tackle. Probably shouldn't fight this guy. He's not great experience and he can also poison you. This Brack Sprite is like, we can use Water Gun to weaken the Paris, which is actually kind of nice. This is why I don't make Pokeballs 100% catch rate. Because Rattata has this available to it, but other Pokemon don't. And Paris has a higher catch rate, which makes it harder to catch. This super nerd, good experience. We'll fight him. Fight this guy. He's along the way. We can just grab some quick experience here. Where does Rattata get water from? I don't know. See, this is why Water Gun's good. Even though we have trash special, look, we one-shot this Geodude, one-shot this Geodude, probably going to one-shot the Onix. Yup. So really fast experience. And like a Geodude shows up, we can just knock it out with Water Gun and gain a little bit more experience. This is why I wanted to do these two back to back, because I think when people look at the games, they see a Pokemon like Rattata and Pidgey and they think, oh, these solo runs are both going to be pretty brutal. But Rattata is excellent and Pidgey is just not. Okay, here we go. The Rocket Boss. The man, the myth, the legend. The guy who just got art on the channel yesterday. Thank you so much. I think it's Garu for submitting this. It is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we're clearing Mount Moon at like 12 minutes and 30 seconds. That's an okay early game for a normal type when Brock is the first gym leader. I don't think it makes sense to fight Misty right away, even though we have Quick Attack, but we want to use Hyper Fang against her if possible. I don't think we'll be outspeeding by the time we beat the rival and all of Nugget Bridge, but still fighting him first makes more sense. Yeah, and Thunderbolt, like, as coverage, helps us trivialize the Cloyster later in the game. Okay, the rival, as you can see, is easy if we don't miss with Hyper Fang. It all just comes down to that right now. Simple. I'm just gonna grab some extra potions. No. I want the extra potions because I don't want to have to come back to Cerulean City after going halfway through the route. I guess I could have healed there at the same time. Oh, well, I have to heal now. By the way, if you did not watch the stream yesterday, I would check out the VOD. So many ridiculous things happened. It was quite the roller coaster ride. Although I recommend only watching it if you're putting it on in the background because it's like 5.5 hours. This is another thing about Rattata. If you're going to evolve during your playthroughs, you could just evolve to Raticate now and crush the rest of the game. Like, it's really good. Two uses of Hyper Fang left, but there are only 2 more Pokemon to fight. First is Machop, Hyper Fang, crit, and then a Geodude, which we can Water Gun. Oh, we do not want Focus Energy. Trash move. This guy, I don't really fight this guy a lot. He has 1 Onix, but I do want to do extra training with Ratata because we're a weak first stage Pokemon. Here's the thing. Like, I would have never been able to fight that guy as quickly with Pidgey, and a lot of the other trainers that I was fighting with Pidgey took longer to defeat, whereas with Ratata, it can kind of just get through this section of the game pretty easily. Although I took decent damage there. I think I should have used the elixir before that fight. Just to have Hyper Fang. Like here, I can fight this hiker instead of the guy just north of him because I have Water Gun for the Geodudes. It seems like Water Gun's going to be a useless move when you have base 25 special, but I can one-shot all these rock ground types. Just put in a little bit of extra stuff here. So we are not going to outspeed the Starmie naturally. Unless I do significantly more training, and I don't want to. Yeah, this is the top percentage Rattata, indeed. He's right here. Let's fight him. Aww. At least we didn't miss. 52 speed. Okay. Did I pick up the escape rope? Okay, skip the escape rope. I got it. Did I not talk to Bill? Did I just escape rope out and not talk to Bill? Yeah. This was amazing play. At least I remembered the escape rope. The Ford escape rope. Now we can walk the whole thing all over again. So in yellow version, it automatically like pulls you back over to talk to Bill. So when you stop pressing B, you have the SSN ticket. So that's how I'm playing. Now we get Dig. Dig is base 100 power in Generation 1. Kind of broken, and we get it right now. So not as good as Hyper Fang, but it is 100% accurate. So a little bit more consistent. I think we're going to give up Tail Whip at this point. Oh, I really like. There's part of me that really wants to use a rare candy here to outspeed, but I don't think that's a good call. Let's fight Misty. She should be fine. Hyper Fang has a guaranteed one hit as long as it actually hits, and then an 81% chance to two hit the Starmie, provided it doesn't X defend, but it did. Now we just quick attack. Simple. 7 minutes and 11 seconds faster than Pidgey to this point. You see how the time is building up on the right-hand side? Yeah, and we have Dig for Agatha later on. So many things going in the rat's favor, except my strategies in Bill's house. Hey, oh well, it's probably just better to throw the Pokeball. No, I caught Paris. I don't need the Oddish. What am I doing? At least we have two. So I don't know if I need rest for this playthrough. I kind of assume that I don't. But it's a first playthrough. I think I'm going to pick it up just to be extra safe. You know, I'm going to actually stock up on these. Paris got a new best friend, yeah. This is one benefit to coming over here to get rest. You can grab a bunch of other items that are not really useful, but they are sometimes useful. The ether and the max potion. Dig. Dig. Yeah, the Paris is kind of unnecessary. Yeah, we can actually just go just Oddish next playthrough. I guess Spiro and Oddish. Okay, now we get a chance to have... we are faster than Surge's Pokemon. In this game, Surge's Pokemon are slower than Misty's. That's funny. So we can get rid of Quick Attack and learn Body Slam. Which is, of course, better than Hyper Beam. Oh, yeah, we could do Spearow for Farfetch'd trade. That's an interesting idea, because then Farfetch'd can do Fly and Cut. I don't think it really matters that much. Okay, Body Slam. Guess what? Against this rival, Body Slam 1 hits his first 3 Pokemon, and 2 shots the Wartortle. Do you see how easy this is with the rat? Now we're almost 8 minutes ahead. It's every single split, it's just gaining time. Yeah, we'd have to time the trade to see how long Farfetch'd actually takes, because it might be longer than just encountering something and throwing a Pokeball. My team of cut users. Who wants cut? Who wants cut? You get it. I'm gonna heal. I don't want to chance things against... Oh, I did already. Good. Okay, Lieutenant Surge with only a Rattata. Is he gonna be difficult? Well, let me spoil it for you. We are faster than all of his Pokemon, and Dig is a guaranteed one-hit. So the only way to lose here is if I get a Gen 1 miss. 9 minutes and 18 seconds ahead of Pidgey. He's definitely Major Bob today, yeah. There's like a card, it's in like French or something, and his name is Major Bob. Remember to dig. I'm getting better at these red and blue exclusive things. Also, I'm pretty sure those little like tool cases on the ground are a different sprite than they are in yellow. Alright, we have to make a choice now, which is, do we teach Thunderbolt? Sometimes with Pokemon, teaching Thunderbolt too early on is not a good choice. Because you teach it, and then you want to get rid of it for moveset flexibility throughout the mid-game, and then you get to Lorelei, and you don't have Thunderbolt anymore. Or you have to struggle through the mid-game, and then you get to Lorelei, and you're like, the mid-game was awful, but at least I still have Thunderbolt. This thing is a machine! Look at it! Look at it! It's just... It's absolutely destroying everything. Here's the thing with Rattata. It has so limited move options already, but the ones that are limited, they're good. I think we can now delete Hyper Fang for Thunderbolt. And the reason I want to do that just inside the cave, also this is a good color for the cave. It looks nice. It looks nice being like white. We want to delete it now just so that we have access to Thunderbolt for these Slowpoke to speed them up. They're annoying to knock out otherwise. At least that was my assumption, but then I looked at the damage ranges and it would be the same number of turns with Body Slam, so it doesn't matter. We're just spreading our PP between a bunch of different moves. Yeah, you could always pick up Thunder with the rare candy, that's true. I have never used Thunder in one of these challenges. Might be nice to, like in Gen 1. I've used it in Gen 2 with Rain Dance, but in Gen 1 it's kind of bad because it has 70% accuracy. Okay, another moment where I'm going to praise the rat. The self-destructing hiker. He's got 3 Pokemon that were terrifying for Pidgey. We had to use Sand Attack. I accidentally deleted Sand Attack and had to restart a run once because of this. But here, we one-shot all of his Pokemon, even the Graveler, just using Water Gun. By the way, if it seems like I've done this run before, I haven't. This is my first time playing it. I've played Rattata in yellow, but Not in red. I don't want to teach Bubble Beam just yet. I'm going to keep it for later. Maybe we need it later down the line and we need something else instead. This guy's decent for experience yields, especially when you have access to dig and good physical attack. We only have a 71.4% chance to one-hit the muck, but it doesn't have minimize, so you don't have to be worried about fighting it early. I don't want to fight her. I was thinking about it, but we have Thunderbolt, so I can fight this guy who also has decent experience yields. Only a 31.7% chance to knock out the Poliwhirl, but it is better than Body Slam, even though our special stat is really low. Bop, bop. Right there? Oh, did I miss it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we really need anything else until Lance. I think you're probably right. The only other option would be Mimic, but in this game, as we've seen so far in the series, Mimic is not nearly as useful as it is in Yellow, just because the Pokemon have such bad move sets here. Yay, more uses of Body Slam, or Blizzard later on. Sometimes going into Lance with only 5 Blizzards is a little bit sketchy. You don't want to miss once and then have to like Body Slam his Dragonite or something. These colors look really good together. I'm happy with how this turned out. I am going to get Double Edge today. Can't you Thunderbolt the Aerodactyl? You can, yeah. But like, let's say you miss 2 Blizzards. Now you're still in the same situation. But if you use like 2 PP ups, now you have 7. It's like, you're pretty much going to have Blizzard for everything. Also, Thunder does have lower base power, and with Rattata's 25 base special, I'm not sure that just a Thunderbolt is going to be enough. Maybe it will be, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of Pokemon like that, like Kangaskhan, where you're using Ice Beam, and it's just not just barely not enough for Lance's team. And that's Kangaskhan. It's a little bit different than Rattata. But I think it only has like 35 special. It's actually similar. Hilarious. I was careful. Look at that. Okay, why does Ratata not learn Ice Beam? I don't understand. But it doesn't. We're gonna get the TM and just sell it for a vitamin, though. One, 2, 3, 4 protein. Not gonna teach Razorwind? No. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna end up using Double Edge. I agree. Okay, Rival. Body Slam is better here. 53%. Got it. Only a 33.9 on the Execute. Not great. Okay, we take a Barrage. At least no Hypnosis to slow us down. From here, just Body Slam. Super Fang. No. Like I said before, just it doesn't really like serve a purpose. It's a cool move, but it doesn't really serve a purpose. I fought the rival here first instead of Erica, unlike with Pidgey. That is specifically because Pidgey has a type advantage over her and Rattata doesn't. I don't really like to fight her at the low 30s if I can avoid it, just because you can delay her until just before Giovanni. I believe it just does half of the opponent's health and damage rounded down. Oh, I should have used dig. No, I did all protein. But calcium is also good. Could fight Erica now, but I think I'll go. I think I'll go with Safari first. Yeah, Safari first. Yeah, Koga might be easier than Erica, yes. In Gen 1, Koga's not very good. Outside of yellow. His yellow team is amazing. I don't think that's gonna KO. Oh, that will KO. Pretty decent damage range there, honestly. Welcome Cody to Venonat, also Anniecast, welcome, or thanks for the one gifted membership. Nice, Kevin. Got a membership. That's awesome. Oh, that low kick did too much damage. Maybe I should not be fighting types. Terrifying. I'm gonna skip the next guy. I don't want to deal with it. Use one of these on that. I'm actually gonna go back up here and grab another PP up. There it is. Oh, 91% chance to knock out the Weezings in a single hit. That's really good. There's more than 3 trainers on this route? There are, yeah. In most playthroughs, you only battle the 3 people. The Grimer person at the top, the double Weezing, and then the biker boss, this guy. No, I don't want to fight him now. Darn. No bag space. The curse of Generation 1. hate this. I don't want to drop any of these things. Fine, I'll drop the antidotes. Oh, yeah, right. It's not yellow. We're not going to deal with this again. No, I need that. Let's just deposit one. One's fine. Yellow has the same amount of bag space. I think the comment I was making is that I was trying to teach surf, but I couldn't. Because in yellow you have Squirtle by that point, so you can teach surf, but there's no surf user in my party at this point. Yeah, I could have got rid of HM02, but I didn't see it, and I didn't want to waste time scrolling through my inventory trying to find it. So I decided to cut my time losses and just withdraw HM03 and leave. The Weepinbell sprite? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I know. Okay, here's Erica, Tangela, easy. This is just going to be 2 shots. She's not going to do anything, just missing Sleep Powder with Vileplume. Okay, that's that. Can you get the Saffron City waypoint? Then Koga. I think I'm gonna fight this next guy. I agree with everyone. I think I should teach Ball Beam right when I get it next time. Small things, learning things. This will just help against the Sand Slash on this team. Or apparently it won't. Body Slam is better by roughly 10% chance to KO. It's 30% on Bubble Beam and 40% on Body Slam. Oh, Bubble Beam is better against this one. Interesting. Oh, also, the stream highlights that we're going to do of these streams, my goal is to get them about 30 minutes in length. And I cut the Pidgey stream and I was able to get it to like 31 minutes. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, Koga. This one, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, it doesn't look like we can one-shot with Dig, so I'm going to Body Slam in case of paralysis first. We'll just knock it out with Body Slam. We're going to Body Slam this, then Dig it. And it disables Dig. Okay. That's mean. Could I please have Dig back? Okay, I got Dig back before the Wheezing because it likes to use Self-Destruct. Yesterday, most hype fight ever here. Go into the air with Pidgey flying when poisoned, and Wheezing Self-Destructed and I won. But I would have lost because I would have lost to poison damage that turn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to do stream highlights for this one, where it's like, it's already a highlight reel. This thing's crushing everything, except that boulder, apparently. I can't, it's not yellow again. We have to do this, or do we do Blaine first? I think we might do Blaine first, honestly. He's so bad in this game. Like in yellow version, going to Sylph and doing training with Rattata probably makes sense, but in this game, I should have done this also, but I don't have Lapras, so I can't do Blaine first. Okay, we're going to do something that people have been telling me to do in the comments, but I'm not sure how long it takes, so we can actually time it now that we have this data. There's an Eevee here, which you can get for free. And then... this is not faster, don't fly. Especially if you go to the wrong location. Then you can go over to the department store and get a water stone, which I could have anticipated I needed and purchased when I was here originally. And evolve the Eevee into Vaporeon and then use it for Surf. Now, the reason I don't think this is faster is because there's also a way to get a good rod just in Fuchsia City, which I could then use. So yay, Eevee evolves into not a good sprite, Vaporeon. And now we can teach the Vaporeon Surf. Fun, right? Oh, we'll have to get the Lapras anyways for strength, but we'll be able to use Surf now to go to Cinnabar Island before fighting the rival. I do think that just fishing in Fuchsia City is the better strategy, but I did want to show that in at least one stream because people have been commenting about it. Someone's going to look it up. Someone tell me if Vaporeon can learn strength. I'm not going to open my inventory and check. Oh my gosh. We got a Tentacool. They're pretty rare along here. Okay. I'm gonna pick up this calcium. Want to get as much special as possible. Don't think we need Carbos, but no strength for Vaporeon. Darn. My overworld play has gotten so much better since I started this. It was hard for me to do anything in the games when I first started playing on 4x speed. We're a math channel. We are. Yes, we are. Okay, in yellow version, you have to talk to the little thing and do the quiz. In red, you don't. In fire red, you also don't. Oh, roar. Okay. Then quick attack with a crit. Wow. What a turn of events. Nice. Do I need training? Do I need more training? No. My confidence is overflowing. This guy's actually okay to fight. I'm gonna fight him, actually. But I'm not gonna fight anyone else. Oh! What? It got a 5-turn crit fire spin? I'm blocking out. This is going to take forever. Because look at it. It doesn't want to attack now. Well, I guess it's a meme moment. Like, I'm pretty disappointed about that. We gotta somehow have our Vaporeon faint, which is going to be a nightmare. Like, let's tackle? Like, fire spin me. Fire spin me. Fire spin's never going to attack again. I have to reset here? Where was my last save? It's way too long ago. No, we gotta spam sand attack till it attacks us. Come on. Come on. I'm paying for choosing Vaporeon now. I'm gonna have to reset. It's gonna be like Pidgey all over again. I hate you, Vaporeon. You ruined this. You ruined this. First reset. Gosh! No. Okay. Maybe self-destruct? Yep. Okay, we're going to show the other way to do this. We can do this now, but I'll just do it so I don't forget accidentally. Rare candy is less important. Yeah, I don't restart on my first playthroughs. Did I get rid of all my Pokeballs? Of course I did. Of course I did. Yeah, first playthroughs I play until I win. Second playthroughs I try and get a good time. So that involves me starting again whenever I make silly blunders. No, it's not Carbos. Carbos has nothing to do with why I lost there. I wasn't even fighting Blaine. I was fighting the random trainer in his gym. And I just got unlucky with a 5-turn fire spin that had a critical hit. Just barely knocked me out. So it was truly an absurd situation. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. The first run is basically just scouting out what's possible. Does Poliwag learn strength? It does not. Why did you use repel? Because I'm about to go in the water. And I want to use the repel when my bag is open, not when I've already gone on the water and my bag is closed. Doesn't make any sense to use it once you're on the water. You have to open the bag twice, waste way more time. Yep, psych. This is the Zealous Pond Trainer. I don't know what else to call him. He's zealous, I guess. The zealous swimmer. Thank you for the $5 Game Goblin. I need this. Don't need this. And I don't need this. How much time do we lose? I don't know. I don't really care. It's a first playthrough. If it was a second playthrough, I'd be disappointed right now, but it's first playthrough. I'm not really concerned with time losses at this point. I think one habit I could get into is if I'm going to train, just saving right before starting the training. Like, oh, I'm going to fight some trainers here. Like, okay, I'll just make a quick save. Then I would have only lost like 2 trainers worth of time rather than all of Koga and everything else. Yeah, I think I should be fine at 45. I'm just gonna fight this guy. I'll skip the Rapidash person. He can... I don't need revenge. I'm willing to move past the loss. Oh, he's here. Churro's here. Yeah, so that's another reason why Vaporeon's maybe not good, because it's hard to Blackout with. Yeah. Interesting insight. We learned a thing. We got to test both methods. We're going to time both of them. Okay, here we go. Blaine. Blaine with Churro's commentary. He's helping us while he looks for birds. Are you finding anybody? Oh, we crit the Rapidash. Alright, easy. Dig the Arcanine. Fire Blast. Oh! No! No, 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 no! Fine. Getting burned was the reason we lost, because we survived on 2 hit points and Dig would have knocked the Arcanine out. Pretty painful. That's okay, though. Body Slam does not 2-shot, so we have to use Dig here. We're going to get it second attempt. Easy. Blaine's just not very good in red and blue. Yeah, by the time you have Master Ball, you already have Lapras, so you don't need it. Sorry, I'm gonna deposit like some useless stuff. Because my bag is really full. 2 and 3 are not needed anymore. Still 20 minutes ahead of Pidgey. I know, right? Like, we can make huge mistakes with Rattata and it's still doing fine. Nope. We don't get Earthquake, but we do want the rare candy. Thanks, Machoke Candy. We'll just fight the people in here that are decent experience. We'll skip everyone else. I haven't used Thunderbolt in a while. Might as well give it a little bit of spotlight. We'll get the calcium just over here. Okay, we can just spam Body Slam. Whole fight. Let's fight the Stacked Scientist. How are we doing? We're doing great. Rattata's amazing. All of the blackouts on the overlay are intentional. We had one reset that is like okay, and the other one was completely ridiculous. A critical hit 5-turn fire spin from full health, just barely KO'd. And then we had to reset because I could not get my Vaporeon to Blackout. How much does your special rise after beating Blaine? 12.5%. I don't think I'll be able to use that. Nope. Bag space is more important. Don't tell me that I should sell it. There's gonna be someone. Oh my gosh, he dropped a protein. It's worth so much money. You should just sell it. No. Time is more important than this. Yeah, I deposited Surf, but I already taught Surf to Poliwag. We're good. I'm just going to put Lapras on my team and teach Lapras only strength. You should sell it for calcium. I'm not going back for more vitamins. Yeah, we have double edge just in case. There's a max potion right there in case you want more healing items. Can have quite a few at this point. Okay, we're level 48. Let's try the rival. Rival time. Pidgeot's got a cool hairdo, at least on the overlay. In-game, not so much. Growlithe 1-hit with Body Slam. We're going to 2-hit the Execute. It sets up Reflect, which doesn't apply to other Pokemon in the battle. It only applies to the current user until it faints. And then we have Thunderbolt for Blastoise, which can 2-hit. Crit Water Gun, but still not enough damage. Simple. Look at this. Remembering Lapras. Remembering to accidentally nickname Lapras. Top level plays here. That is why all of you come and hang out with me, though. Only the best gameplay on the internet. I'm a humble guy. Yeah, the rival might be possible before Blaine, but the Alakazam is a little bit scary. I guess we're a physical attacker, so maybe I shouldn't be worried. Oh, that crit bite did a lot. I don't expect Giovanni to usually come through with much, but there's his guard spec and tail whip. All right, that's more like it. Level 50. Whee! Sabrina time. Everyone thinks Sabrina is good. But Sabrina is not good in red and blue. Her Alakazam is level 43, which is slower. Oh, I'm still having bag problems. I don't want to use those right now. Okay, fine. I don't want to use the PP Ops. I want to keep them for Blizzard. They're clogging my bag up. Normally I get rid of them as soon as possible by using them on a good move in the mid game. But in this case, they're just ruining my day. I showed up expecting pain and suffering, and I've been pleasantly surprised. Yeah, Derek, this run's good. Rattata's good. Okay, watch it destroy Sabrina. I know Venomoth, it's a fighting type. We have to be careful, but yeah. Nope. 4 1-hits. Get wrecked. This is peak rat performance. Yes, Feist. Only 1 gym leader left. Like, this Rhyhorn slowed Pidgey down. It was annoying to knock out. We can just one-shot with Bubble Beam. That was kind of sketchy. Took decent damage there. I am gonna fight like a couple extra people here, but like maybe we don't need to. The new challenge, like no rare candy run, that seems like it's gonna be an interesting idea. Oh, he X-attacked while underground with Dig, and we still survived and won. Okay, oh, that was lucky. Yeah, the AI replaces their moves in this game, so he was able to X-attack while underground, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Gen 1 hacks. The no rare candy run, I used to do it like that. That's how I actually played. Because I felt that like the rare candies would be too confusing to use and like it like kind of skews the results. But it's actually more strategically interesting to play these runs with rare candies, calculating when you need to use them. Because what ends up happening when you don't do rare candies is you just grind for a really long time and it's not fun or interesting. Giovanni! Here we go. 1 hit with Bubble Beam. 1 hit with Body Slam. Now we're going to go to some 2 hits here. The Nidos. You'd think they'd have Earthquake. Even if they did in Gen 1, it can't hit me when I'm underground with Dig. Haha. Nidoking uses its amazing move, Tackle. And we use Bubble Beam, which doesn't 1-hit the Rhydon. Pretty surprising, but 2 hits. Fine. 14 minutes and 13 seconds ahead of Pidgey's time. Yeah, that was fun. Seeing the Nidoking go for Tackle when it has Double Kick in yellow, like, that is, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why they nerfed it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah. Okay, Rival 6. That was a ridiculous quick attack. That did so much damage. Not fair. But we still think we're going to be fine. Maybe? Are we going to 1-hit the Alakazam? If we don't 1-hit the... Oh, well, that was just a mistake. Oh, no. Okay, well, we crit. We avoided the Solar Beam. Reflect. We're definitely not going to 1-hit. Oh, we wouldn't have 1-hit either way. And we get KO'd. Okay, reset. It whirlwinded and then Gen 1 missed with quick attack. Absolutely outstanding performance, Pidgeot. Gotta love that. Oh, that does a lot of damage, but we still get to the Blastoise. I think we're not gonna win. Unless it misses. Nope. Could have used Dig again to avoid Solar Beam. Oh yeah, that would be a good play. Yeah, we're 2 speed away from outspeeding the Alakazam, that's true. We should probably level up for this fight. This might be where we want it. Well, now we're paralyzed. We could trigger the paralysis glitch, but I'm gonna ban it and say, no, we can't. So that's that. Do we use rare candies? There are 9. Oh, we forgot one here. I'm a little bit worried our level is just slightly too low and we're going to regret using a bunch of candies. So I think what I might do instead is train to 54, but also get the power plant candy. It's a first run, let's play conservatively. We'll figure out between the runs if we can take out a bunch of this stuff and save time. I'm forgetting what my first prediction was, but looks like we're going to end up a little bit slower than that. We can fight this guy. I think he has a Lickitung, so we get to look at this absolutely atrocious sprite that I noticed for the first time yesterday. Oh, it's so bad. Ah. Just over 1 hour is your prediction. Yeah, it looks like we're looking more like 115 right now, so it seems like chat was correct. I'm gonna have to buy max repels anyways, so we can use another repel in here to do some fun stuff. It's a first playthrough. Let's do some fun stuff. PP up. We need experience. Sure. Let's fight this. Zapdos. No, we're not gonna fight Zapdos. I tried to have fun. It didn't work. Getting reminded you're still just a rat. Yes. Oh, level 5 tentacle. Let's just... Should have got that. Churro is sorrowfully crying. Come in here, buddy. Come on. I don't know why he's so loud all the time. We like took him to the vet and stuff. We're like, is he in pain? And they're like, no, he's just an orange cat and loud. We're like, okay. He's just like this. Yeah, buddy. I know. Nice. Buddy, that Furo sprite is not very good either. We'll go to 55. Since we're going to be in a bad place to use rare candies with the experience bar. Yeah, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, little man? He's looking at me. He's just staring at me. He's unfortunately not in his bed, so there can't be a kitty cam. We would have to have like someone like walking around, following him around at this point. He's roaming. He's looking for stuff. I don't know, doing cat things. Level 55. Okay. Like, see, beating the game at like level 65 seems a little bit low to me. But we leveled up now, so we're outspeeding the Alakazam, so we can delay rare candies and then do Victory Road training on trainers there before having to use the candies. I think this should be enough training, yeah. Okay, let's see. Pidgeot, Thunderbolt, Agility, Quick Attack, perfect combo. I love the AI in this game. It's amazing. Don't stun spore me. Leech Seed. Okay, Leech Seed's not great. We have a 40.5% chance to one-hit the Alakazam. Okay, we got Paralysis. Like, that'll do, I guess. This is not a good position. Okay, Skull Bash from Blastoise is what gives us the win against the rival. We dropped a bunch of time there in comparison to Pidgey's time. Now, I do want to remind everyone, we have been referencing the difference between these times up until now, and Pidgey Look at the difference between the Rival 6 split and the Lorelei split. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 14 seconds. Lorelei, 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds. Yeah. We spent a half hour trying to beat Lorelei with Pidgey. But I don't think Rattata's going to have the same problem. So I expect from here we're going to take a major lead as soon as Lorelei is defeated. Weirdest HM users in this playthrough. Also, this boulder, this purple boulder, it is looking good. Oh my gosh. Gonna get to see another one of those fine fellows soon. Look at him. Rare candy. Switch? Okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of low on health here. That's a little bit terrifying. Luckily, we're faster than everything. We're a rat. Ah. Yeah, we weren't going to one-hit that unless we crit, and we did. These boulders. Sorry, but these boulders are really leaving an impression on me. The purple on the boulders is just, it's really nice. Let's fight the psychic guy. He's the juggler. Scott, which run surprised you most positively? A Pokemon way faster than you thought. Way faster than I thought? Like, way faster? Yeah, Smeargle. Smeargle. That's a great choice for that. Yep. 100% Smeargle. I looked at Smeargle's stats, and I was just like, this thing is terrible. It's like, got some of the worst stats in the game. And then I played it, and I'm like, well, actually, having access to any move is a lot better than having really good stats. A run that surprised me being bad would be Raikou. It's like, oh, it's a legendary. Like, yeah, but it's so awful at Crystal. Unless you have Hidden Power Ice, then it's okay. Bro, I have no ADHD meds. Oh my gosh, no voice issues, but Boulder, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm releasing stuff at a faster rate now and doing more streams, I've wanted to do this all along. I just haven't been able to. My voice has been in terrible shape over the last 2 years, and finally it's feeling better this year. I'm just saving in front of all the trainers in case anything random happens. Haha. Got her. I guess level 59 is going to be it. I don't really want to spend more time in here grinding, and there aren't very many other good trainers, so we'll just go with this. Yeah, Tentacruel, the sprite for Tentacruel is amazing. It's so good. Or actually buy a few more, just in case we have to block out. Here's the thing with Ratata. We don't have to badge boost at all, unlike Pidgey, so we can just use all our rare candies now. We don't have to be worried about that. About keeping them for later for experience optimization. If we level up in the middle of the battle, it's going to be a good thing. Unless it's on the champion with his Rhyhorn, or Rhydon, because it's badge boosted us with Tail Whip. That is the only reason that we would want to keep a candy. Let's just go to 70. It's over damage running threshold. Then I will keep a candy for the Rhyhorn badge boosts, or Rhydon badge boosts. It deserves to be called Rhyhorn. but I will give it the respect it deserves, or respect I am allocating to it by saying, right on. All right, Lorelei, we got confused by the cloister and then attack dropped. And, okay. Not great. Okay, so what I should have done here against the Dugong is use Dig, and then we hope that it goes for Rest turn 2, not Growl. Let's just reset that. This is going to be possible from the damage ranges. We're going to save next to her and save some time now. That's why I save outside, is so that if I know that it's impossible, we can just do something else instead. Oh, I Gen 1 missed Dig? You kidding me? Rest. There we go. Body Slam is a 2-hit, unless you crit like that. Thunderbolt is a 2-hit here on the Cloister, but it does enough damage that we put her in Super Potion range. Then we have a 2-hit on the Slowbro, unless it uses Amnesia, a 1-hit on the Jinx, and a 3-hit on the Lapras, which is by far going to be the scariest Pokemon here. There's a 33% chance that we 2-hit, but we just barely didn't get it. Either way, oh my gosh! 33 minutes and 47 seconds faster than Pidgey now. Yeah, I think we overtrained. So we're going to go a lot faster than this in the next run. Cool. Rattata is better than you'd expect. Think about it. We remove that one awful reset, and then we remove the overtraining. This thing is going to be a beast. All right, Agatha, let's go. Let's go. We're faster than all of our Pokemon. Watch this. Watch this. 1-hit the Gengar. We have to 2-hit this. Well, unless we crit. 1-hit the Golbat. 1-hit the Haunter. 1-hit the Arbok. 1-hit the Gengar. 35 minutes and 25 seconds behind pace or ahead of pace of Pidgey. Okay, we're going to drop Bubble Beam now in favor of having Blizzard. And we're going to PP up it. Because I've been holding on to these things for the whole run. Oh my gosh. It is time for Lance. Thunderbolt. We got badge boosted. Not what we need, because then we lose it right away. Oh, miss a Blizzard. Took a lot of damage from that Hyper Beam, but we're still in a decent position here. Oh, see, that's what I was saying about Blizzard. Like, Thunderbolt will not do enough damage to the Aerodactyl, but it's allowed to just miss its Hyper Beams and give us the win anyways. First attempt on Lance. 36 minutes and 9 seconds ahead of Pidgey now. Okay, the champion. Remember, this guy's way worse in Pokemon Red when compared to Yellow, so don't expect great things out of him. Blizzard for the Pidgeot. It will not 1-hit. Oh, we get Mirror Moved Blizzard. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Blizzard is still an okay solution to the Rhydon, even though it's not super effective. Rhydon tried Leer and failed. We forgot to use our last rare candy, so we still have one rare candy in the bag. Shouldn't have gone to the power plant. Executor. Oh no, Hypnosis. It's gonna waste our time now with Barrage. Hopefully we wake up. What could we do? Oh, survive with 9 hit points. I think we have to hope. We have to chance here that it withdraws. Yeah! No way! We did it! Okay. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 18 seconds. Everyone said... Yeah, we still got 1:15. Wasn't that the prediction for everyone? It was like over 1 hour, under 1:15, and we just did it. 1:14, 18. 9 resets, 8 blackouts. Level 73. With a game time of 4 hours and 19 minutes. 39 minutes and 3 seconds faster than Pidgey. So this is like... These two playthroughs are totally different. And there's a lot we can do to, like, hopefully improve these results. I gotta move the window around a little bit to make things easier to view. Just a second. It's that time for people to complain. There's so many numbers. Oh, okay. Rosie's starting to scream now too. Red Rosie is right. We need to look at thunder. Why do we need to look at thunder? Yeah, just 2-hit stuff. It's fine. 1-hit Gyarados? Why? I'm gonna pause the music now because this track plays over and over again and it becomes unbearable. Yeah, I don't really want to roll for thunder. It's just so inaccurate. Oh, yeah. That's a good tip about Blackout training. I'm going to take notes about this. We'll do a little summary at the end. So, Tail Whip, Diglett for Blackout training. That's good. It'll speed things up. At first it doesn't make sense, but it'll make sense when you see it. Because we're going to take damage from the Diglett, then knock out the Diglett, then get like 1-shot or 2-shot by the Sandshrew, so we'll save a tiny bit of time there. You just Tail Whip the Diglett before knocking it out. Like Tail Whip a couple times, then knock the Diglett out when you're at like under half health. Then the Sandshrew has less damage to do to you. So it has less, it needs to roll scratch less number of times overall. It's a really good strat. Good job, Caitlin. Okay, we got the third cat now. Not able to make an appearance, but just walking by. I should actually drink some water. 1 second. Okay. What is the most critical? I think what we learned doing this playthrough is that the Rival 6 feels like the first moment where Rattata starts running into like some problems, where it's just not really having what it needs. So I would like to use rare candies prior to that if possible, which would cut out all of this Victory Road training, which is how many trainers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because you typically don't want to do training after you use rare candies. You want to front load all the training at a lower level when it takes less experience per level, and then use the candies and then just steamroll the rest of the game. It is possible maybe for us to sit on the Rhydon, spam Thunderbolt, which just fails, and then get hit by a bunch of tail whips, and then we're fine. What I'm thinking though, Zealous, is that these swimmers and stuff that we fought to go faster, like maybe we don't need to fight these people and we can just rare candy before the rival to get the outspeed on the Alakazam. And then since we were over leveled by the end of the game, we don't need to do any of this training, which is also going to save more people. Like, if we do it like that, we save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trainers. 10 trainers plus all the trainers from Victory Road. We eliminate. That's double digits of trainers. Yeah, replace Water Gun with Bubble Beam immediately. Mid-game set is going to be Body Slam, Thunderbolt, Bubble Beam, Dig. Obviously Dig. I'm going to group the two physical moves together. Body Slam, Dig, Thunderbolt, and Bubble Beam. No, we'll put Bubble Beam first. It's lower power. No, yeah, that's fine. Body Slam, Dig, Bubble Beam, Thunderbolt. Okay. We don't need. Oh yeah, for HM users. HM users. No Paris. Only Oddish. Oh wait. I think we should just do Spiro Oddish. Honestly, I think we should just do Spiro Oddish. I think watching the animation and seeing the text for the trade is going to take longer than catching the Oddish. Any plans to manage bag? Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to pick up less ethers. Because I had a bunch of like ethers and stuff sitting in my bag at the end of this run. I can just like, we can like look here at top right. You can see my bag. 2 ethers, 1 max ether, 4 elixirs. Like this is earlier in the run from the end, but like if I just don't have so many of those things, it'll be okay. Like if I pick up an ether, I should use it right away and skip a center because I don't need to hoard this until the end of the game. We don't want to try and optimize things to use the rare candies later on just for the purpose of using them later on. We want to use them when is the appropriate moment, which is as early as possible without compromising the integrity of the battles. At level 53, we do not outspeed the Alakazam. We speed tie at level 54, and we outspeed at level 55. Just a second. Rosie. Apologies. She jumped up onto the bookshelves and was climbing and then trying to eat a fake plant, which is not going to be good. Okay. So we want level 55 for this, but I actually think we want a higher level. Okay, so Zealous suggests double edge over Bubble Beam to Oko the Alakazam. That's possible. But then we're going to two-shot the Rhyhorn. The Rhyhorn's not really a problem, but we will take some damage maybe from Stomp or a Tail Whip or something. I don't really want to do that. What I would like to do here, my ideal scenario is use my rare candies before this fight. Just all of them. Then we just one-hit with Body Slam. We don't even have to pick up Double Edge. Like, that's the ideal scenario, I think. And then this whole fight's going to be much easier. We still don't one-hit the Execute, though, which might be... Yeah, we still don't one-hit the Execute. Well, let's try Double Edge. Double Edge over Bubble Beam. We still don't want to hit the Execute. 53.7% with Double Edge. It's a lot better. And we have a 2-hit on the Blastoise. So in this case, we're going to Thunderbolt, Dig, and then we get to Lorelei at like level 64. How is that? See, this is roughly the same. The Lorelei fight is almost unchanged. If Rhyhorn badge boosts us, the damages are better. Yeah, so we could potentially spam Thunderbolt against the Rhyhorn. because we're using it for the Pidgeot, so just keep pressing A until we get a certain number of badge boosts and then crush the rest of his team. Like, it would be nice to know that we're going to one-hit the Execute and one-hit the Blastoise, but the Blastoise is going to take a while to double our damage. We're going to have to get like six Leers. Let's see. Yeah. If we get 6 Leers from the Rhyhorn, we have an 88.8% chance to one-hit the Blastoise. I think Blizzard over Bubble Beam for Rival 6. Okay, let's try that. This is another option. Oh, we have to remember with damage ranges here, I think we're going to sub out and do what Rodriosi said and go Calcium earlier. Yeah, Blizzard. So now we have better chances on the Execute and the Rhyhorn. Gonna 3-hit the Blastoise. We are having an okay chance on the Pidgeot. Let's just go back to those protein that I got before, because I bought 4 protein and like I could buy calcium instead. So now, nope. Now we took the damage down, but we increased the Pidgeot damage range to be better than a coin flip. Before it was like 28%, so we went up by like 30% chance to KO there by using 4 calcium. We also reduced the damage from Hydro Pump, which I think is pretty good. No, we don't want to max calcium because then we have to go back to the department store. It'll waste time. We want to just use, like, 4 is the maximum number I can buy there. I guess we could learn Blizzard before Giovanni. Let's see what that does, because Ike is saying that Blizzard is just straight better. Which is probably true if Ike's saying it. Let's compare it with Bubble Beam so that we can actually see the damages. I'm going to just delete Dig. This is just for testing purposes. Bubble Beam is better for the Rhydon here against Giovanni. And Bubble Beam is better for the Rhyhorn at the beginning of the fight. So this is not true. So Blizzard is not good for Giovanni. Blizzard is good for the rival here at the end. The statement of Bubble Beam, what Ike said is still true, because Ike said Blizzard is the only difference, or accuracy is the only difference. And that's why Bubble Beam is better for Giovanni, because of accuracy. But here against the rival, we were going to be contemplating things like badge boosting strategies, which are not as good. So now we have a really solid plan for this rival at level 63. Let's just keep going and see how we're going to do against Lorelei. Lorelei... Well, first of all, let's take out the double-edged trainer and we'll take out the double-edged trainer, and we're going to take out the rest trainer because we did not use rest in this playthrough, and I am 100% convinced we do not need rest. What? This. What? This guy. No. Sailor, this guy. There we go. Rest is gone. So now we have the proper experience, just to make sure that we're not like those two trainers change some key range. They do. They take us down a level, which actually mucks this up a lot. It's okay though. We can fight like one more person. Like we'll just like aim for ensuring that we're level 63 for this battle after using 10 candies. One second. I'm just going to put on like some really quiet background music just so we have something filling the space. I'll get rid of this. It's not going to be synchronized, obviously. Blizzard. Rival 2. Yeah. I think we want 65 into Lorelei's Slowbro. I don't know. 63 is a 95% chance to 2-hit. This is with the calcium. Without the calcium, it was going to be a 3-hit. But with the calcium, it's going to be a 2-hit. Yeah, someone said this earlier. They're like, don't get countered by the Hitmonchan, which is funny. Because it doesn't have counter in yellow, so I'm not playing around that. But yeah, if we use Body Slam, we can get counter. Counter only deals damage if the Pokemon gets hit by a normal or fighting type move. And of course, Body Slam is not the thing to do. I could also use Dig, but I think Thunderbolt's the better play because it does more damage. Because, like, okay, so here, maybe 65 will help, though, against the Dugong. The Dugong is currently, yeah, so the 65 will give us a guarantee to 2-hit the Dugong with Body Slam. It's not a huge deal. It does improve this damage range slightly, but it doesn't improve the Lapras. The Lapras is going to be a 3-hit, which is the most annoying part because its Blizzards do 62 to 73% damage. Honestly, we might want Mimic for this fight. It's painful. See, this fight we want Mimic because the Slowbro is incompetent in red version. So we can easily Mimic Amnesia, set up with Amnesia, and then sweep the Lapras more consistently. Like, look at that. 3 Amnesias, we have an 85.9% chance to 1-hit the Lapras. This is so simple. If we take away the rare candies now, we don't need to be a higher level for this fight, really. Like, the Dugong doesn't matter at the beginning of the fight. Even if it does some damage, it's fine, because we're going to get Amnesia. We don't need to tank hits from the Lapras. We're just going to knock it out. But we have to not teach Blizzard in order to do this, which is the downside of this approach. Now we don't get Blizzard for this rival battle, making him more difficult. Wait, okay. What's going on here? Level 63. We've now used... We've used the calcium, so we're going to 2-hit the Blastoise. I think this is fine, honestly. What's Body Slam's effective power? Body Slam's effective power is like 129 or something. 127.5. I have funny play. Yeah. We can mimic agility from the Growlithe setup and then one-shot the Execute. And the Growlithe is pretty bad. If it burns us with Ember, I'm going to lose my mind. Or just accept the 2-hit KO on Execute, yeah. Which is the faster play. And it's randomizing its move selection. The Execute is randomizing its move selection. If it's Stun Spores, we lose. If it's Stun Spores, we lose. I do think the better play, the superior play here is just spamming Body Slam on the Execute. Because we have a 14% chance to get the crit. If we get the crit with the 14% chance, we knock it out in one hit and we save so much time. If we have downside though, which is if it's Stun Spores, we're in a bad place. I think at that point you just reset. Like, don't play the fight out because you're going to lose to the Alakazam's going to Psychic, Blastoise is going to Hydro Pump. I guess you could win. Here's the thing about the Paralysis Glitch. This is where the Paralysis Glitch is a good fallback strategy. So, like, we're not using it as our primary strategy, but if we do get paralyzed by the Execute, you can just use Dig, trigger the Invulnerability Glitch, and then sweep through the team and still win, and not, like, give up that much time. You'll give up some because you're trying to trigger the glitch. So there's potential to, like, weasel your way out of this if you're going to allow that glitch. I don't think I'm going to allow it. I think we just 2-hit or we reset. It's pretty simple. Then for Lorelei, here we can get Mimic. I'm just going to quickly make a note that we talked extensively about this. Extensive discussion about Blizzard, Burst, Bubble Beam. We determined that Blizzard is better, or that Bubble Beam is better for Giovanni due to accuracy, and Blizzard better for Rival 6 due to damage ranges. But if we want a solid Lorelei with Mimic, we need to delay teaching Blizzard, and we have to accept a slightly imperfect Rival 6. Either 2-hit KO, execute, and risk Stun Spore, or Mimic Agility from Growlithe, set up 3 times, and have a consistent but slower fight. Yeah, like that. My idea is like that, like mimicking agility while safer and consistent is still gonna lose time, whereas you could have less time if you just 2-shot the execute. Whereas like you have to mimic, you have to select it. I have to slow my cursor down to do that. That's probably like 2 turns worth of time. Then we actually have to spam agility 3 times. That's 3 more turns. Then after that, we still have to 1-shot the execute. So it's a total of 5 turns. Whereas otherwise we would 2 or 1-shot the execute. So it's 5 turns versus 1 to 2 turns. It's quite, yeah. Also, if we get burned trying to use agility, we still have the same problem. And like, the chance to not get burned every turn is 90%. So after 3 turns, because the Growlithe will attack 3 times, we have a 72.9% chance to not get burned. No, the Alakazam's already a 1-shot. No badge boosts. 1-shot on Alakazam. 107 to 127% damage. We were using 10 rare candies before this fight, unlike in my first playthrough where I used like none. I just trained to 55 and then won. We're going to level 63, skipping like... Scott just 2 minimum battles. This is red and blue. Yeah. For Lorelei, I do think having Mimic is going to be stronger here. In this case, Mimic over Bubble Beam, Mimic, Amnesia. Set up Amnesia. Sweep. Mimic. Mimic Amnesia for Lorelei. Yeah, it's better actually. We're more likely to lose to the burn than just the execute using Stun Spore. So I actually think it's... I guess like, yeah. Leech Seed does have a small downside. I think we're fine though. I think we're fine doing that fight without the agilities. The agilities are the more interesting play, but just attacking is going to be stronger. Do we mimic anything for this fight? Like, we can mimic Harden and set up with Harden to be cool. I actually really like that. Just like Harden a bunch and then win. Okay. Agatha, this one was easy. We don't need to think about it. Lance. For this fight, we are definitely going to have Blizzard. We're going to teach Blizzard over Mimic for sure. Wait, we can do that before Agatha. Wait, we can do that before Bruno. Maybe we don't need the boom. 2-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot. Oh, the submission. Oh my gosh, look at how much damage submission does. Never mind, we want Harden. we actually do want to mimic Harden here. We want to mimic Harden. Okay. We mimic Harden, and then we set up Harden just so the submission's not going to absolutely destroy us. Yeah. Bruno, mimic Harden, times 5. So submission doesn't destroy us in a bad luck scenario. Yeah, true. He's probably not going to use it, but I would rather just set up with Harden and then one-shot the Hitmonchan. I don't need to think about it then. We'll one-shot the Hitmonlee. We'll one-shot the next Onyx. It's so straightforward. Then we'll just two-shot the Machamp. It's fine. If he uses submission, we only die if it gets a critical hit, which is so low of a chance. So we're just like kind of hedging our bets there. I don't see a reason not to do it. Because like we're gonna 2-hit the Hitmonlee without Harden, and it could high jump kick us, that's scary. Like with high jump kick, yeah, it one hits us with high jump kick as well. So let's not do that. Let's just be sure. What's the Onyx gonna do? Nothing. It's a terrible Pokemon. Agatha, simple. Lance. People were saying stuff in the chat about Lance. You know, something I'm not considering on Lance is mimicking agility. We can mimic agility, but we're not going to do it in this case because we're going to teach Blizzard first. We do not have good damage ranges with Blizzard here. We do not have good damage ranges here. What level was I last time? I was like 73 or something? Well, these damage ranges improve a lot going up to 70. I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks in Gold and Silver. Could teach Blizzard over Dig. I wonder if the way to win this fight is actually... I think the way to win this fight might actually be spamming Thunderbolt against the Rhydon until it badge boosts us, which is so funny. Because then we'll one-hit it after only 2 Leers. Stomp does a lot of damage. Won't we take that many Leers, though? We still only 2-hit the Blastoise, but we get better damage ranges. Yeah, 2 Leers from the Rhydon is massively better for the champion. But beyond 2, we don't get much improvement. We're probably going to 2 or 3 hit the... oh, the Executor is actually terrifying. Yeah, damage rounding thresholds are in every game, even Scarlet and Violet. It's just how damage calculation works in Mimic Hypnosis. That's... Wait. Like, we're gonna lose Mimic. We need... Unless we teach Blizzard over something else earlier on. Does Blizzard help here against the Golbat? No. I'm just going to type that text from now and then I'll summarize it at the end. No. Blizzard on Bruno. Why? Why Blizzard before Bruno? I don't get it. You can't mimic Harden then. No, I disagree. No, this is much worse. We don't get any Hardens. We 2-hit the Hitmonlee. 2-hitting the Hitmonlee is unacceptable. I meant don't Blizzard on Bruno. Yeah, okay. That, yes, no, and we don't, and it doesn't help for Agatha, so there's no reason to teach it. Because Thunderbolt 2 hits here consistently on the Golbat, whereas Blizzard doesn't. Lance. I'm not sure about this one. Like, our damage ranges here are just not great. Let's level up a little bit. They get a lot better. At 70, they are so much better. At 68, they're a bit better. And at 66, they're just like, eh. I could agility for Lance, but then I do need to teach Blizzard over Dig. Do we need Dig for this final battle? I guess we don't need Dig for the final battle because we'll just body slam the Arcanine after 2 Leers. Okay. I buy it. Blizzard. Simple. Yeah, we don't need Dig. Totally. Changes nothing. I really want to be 2 levels higher. I want to be 2 levels higher. I want to be 2 levels higher. I want to train. Is it that easy? No, it's not. It is that easy. No, it's not. I want to be a level higher here for Lance. 2 levels higher. 2 levels higher is so much better. Like, if I could get to 70, it would be excellent. But like 50% chance on all these is at least a little bit better. I guess we can just do this without it and just mimic agility. Mimic agility, how many times do we have to set up with it? Twice. And then we'll be faster than the Aerodactyl. Oh, I think we already were. It's probably a non-issue. So yeah, I guess skip the Victory Road stuff. Before Lance, we're going to mimic agility from Lance. Mimic agility on Lance's first Dragonair setup with agility ×2. Champion, spam Thunderbolt against Rhydon until it badge. Yeah, it might be Leer plus agility. Yeah, true. So what's the play for the Executor here against the champion? We're just praying, right? Like, that's what we feel like we're doing here against the champion's Executor. It feels like we just pray. Crit or freeze or hypnosis miss. Attacking with barrage is also okay. It can attack once with stomp too, I think. The ranges don't really change that much at 68. Like, we go from, I guess it's a 60% chance to 2-hit with body slam. Like, we want to be body slamming here, so we're looking for paralysis. Mimic hypnosis is not really an option in this case. The Executor comes later in the fight. It's 5th instead of 2nd, or instead of 3rd. And then we have to take a turn mimicking it where it's already going to attack us, and then we have to chance the hypnosis. I'd rather just attack with body slam. Ha! Mimic horn drill, but we do have to. Yeah, we could mimic horn drill. Yeah, it's a. Horn drill is better odds here than using body slam. I want everyone to realize that. It is better odds against the Executor. It is the play at this level. What I'm considering is so I think that there is a choice between plays here for Ratata in the late game. It can choose between leveling up to 70 and having a slightly more consistent fight, or we can go in here and mimic Horn Drill. If it's low HP, yeah, you can YOLO the Blastoise with Horn Drill and just hope that it gets it. And if you're higher HP, then you can just use Thunderbolt and win. You also don't need, technically you don't need to get badge boosts on the Rhydon if you mimic Horn Drill. You can just keep going. Like, if we get, let's just check. If we get hit by 3 Tail Whips, 3 Tail Whips does really help the damage range against the Execute. But like, we're slowly making ourselves more and more vulnerable to things like Stomp and Bite. And we don't really have like a way to like get around that later into the fight. One boost does not help 2-hit KO the Blastoise. We need 2 to 2-hit KO the Blastoise. Level 68, it's a little bit better. We could use rest for the champ, yeah. The more I'm looking at this, the more I think we should just level up. Honestly, the more I look at this, the more I just like we should probably just level up. Like I think it is possible for Rattata to do this, but for me to sit back and say that I got a good playthrough in the second run and to feel happy with this stream and the conclusion of this Rattata arc today, I don't think I'm going to be satisfied running a horn drill strategy and then missing and having like 5 resets to the champion and getting a good time that's better than my previous playthrough, but with a lot of errors throughout or faults throughout. I think I would rather go like, yeah, we played the conservative play, we played level 70, and we got a better time. It's quite good. And then we know, because we've gone through all the damage ranges and stuff, we know that there exists a Leer play on the champion, a horn drill play on the champion, that kind of things. 5 resets on the champion is probably faster than leveling twice. Yeah, but it's not just the champion. It's not just the champion. Because like what I'm thinking is like if we're 4 levels higher, we get an easier lance. And I don't know if Lorelei improves, but we also probably get a better Lorelei. Yeah, we do. The dugong is always going to be... Right now, the dugong is only 58% chance of 2-hit. But now the dugong is always a 2-hit. If we're a higher level. But 4 levels is not actually that much higher. We are currently finishing the game 6 levels lower than I did last time. Last time I finished at level 73. The route we've mapped out here finishes at level 67. Like, 4 levels is not... We're actually cutting levels from the first playthrough. Maybe 2 levels? I don't know if 2 levels is nice. We just add trainers here. I don't like compromises. I want to either go with the really conservative play or I want to go with the like really low level play. I'm just not sure which one yet. I guess 68 for Lance does improve the Gyarados damage range. So, oh, that's kind of nice. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I added a tail whip. Stop adding tail whips. I want them all gone. This is not good. I don't want this. I want like this. This is what I really want. No, we can't do both. I don't have time. Hey, Doodle, I gotta ask you to stop posting stuff about other challenges in the chat. I just want to make sure that stuff stays focused on what we're doing here with Ratata. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Thanks, though. Okay. So if we go with Horn Drill, I think we're going to go with Horn Drill. If we Horn Drill, then we can one-shot. We're going to two-shot the Arcanine, and then we're going to Horn Drill the Executor. And probably Horn Drill the Blastoise. It's honestly probably we're going to Horn Drill the last two Pokemon on his team. Because we're going to be so beat up by the point we get to the Executor that, like, we'll just be hanging on. I don't think there's a chance of us getting, like, Tail Whips and then two-shotting with Thunderbolt. But that is, like, in the back of the... There is the possibility of just Horn Drilling the Executor. Depending on the play. Going beyond 2 lower defense stages on the Rhydon doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess 3 for the Executor, but if we're mimicking Horn Drill, then that makes no sense. So we just want to have enough to two-shot the Blastoise and then move on. Huh. Yeah, we might be overestimating. Yeah, we might just win on, like, our first attempt. I'll miss, like, 5 Horn Drills and then I'll just win. He'll, like, miss Hypnosis over and over again. Okay, I'm satisfied with this. I'm probably not going to be satisfied in, like, 20 minutes, but... Or, like, in an hour when we get to the champion, but we'll try this. I just want to check which level I want to get to the rival at. We want to get to the rival at 53. Then we want to use 10 rare candies. I think I still have 1 rare candy left over, actually. I do. I can use 1 more rare candy somewhere. That's so good. I think 1 candy before Lance. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to pick up the power plant candy, but we could. Do you want to pick up the power plant candy? I was just assuming that we wouldn't because it takes time, but, like, if we do pick up the power plant candy, then we get to Lance at level 68, which does smooth out some of these damage ranges significantly. And then we get to the rival a little bit higher, which helps with Body Slam on the Executor, so we have more of, like, a fallback plan. I did try fighting Zapdos for EXP. It is not worth it. Yeah, I don't think we should get that candy. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Yeah, I think just 1 candy before Lance. It, like, helps a little bit, but that's fine. We don't need more candy training in Victory Road. We'll just cut all of that from the run. We can just go in, do our thing, finish the game, level 68. Oh, maybe we do want the candy. This is not great damage range, but it's early in the fight. Yeah, let's crush it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. The summary for all of the optimizations. Let's go through everything now. We're going to use Tail Whip on Diglett for Blackout training. This improves the rate of experience because then the Sandshrew only needs to roll Scratch less number of times and it's less likely to just spam Sand Attack. HM users, Spearow and Oddish. Replace Water Gun with Bubble Beam immediately. In the mid-game, the set's going to be Body Slam, Dig, Bubble Beam, and Thunderbolt. I'm going to pick up less Ethers so that my bag doesn't get overly full. We did an extensive discussion on Blizzard versus Bubble Beam. We determined that Bubble Beam is better for Giovanni due to accuracy, and Blizzard is better for Rival 6 due to damage ranges. But if we want a solid Lorelei fight, then we need to use Mimic which means delaying teaching Blizzard until after that fight. It's kind of annoying. It gives a slightly imperfect Rival 6, but I think it's fine. In this case, we're going to 2-hit KO the Execute and risk Stun Spore. There is an alternative, which is mimicking Agility from Growlithe and setting it up 3 times to have a consistent but slower fight. Well, kind of consistent. We could also get burned from the Growlithe's Embers, so we could also have a reset going taking that approach. Mimic Amnesia for Lorelei. Bruno, Mimic Harden, set up 5 times so that Submission doesn't accidentally just destroy us in a bad case scenario. We want to use Blizzard over Dig right before Lance. It doesn't help for Agatha's Golbat. We check those damage ranges. Dig is only useful against the champion's Arcanine, so it's not really helpful against him, which is why we can give it up for Lance. We're also going to use 1 Rare Candy here just to improve the damage ranges slightly. Then Mimic Agility on Lance's first Dragonair and set up with it 2 times to get consistent ranges with Blizzard, as well as to ensure that we outspeed the Aerodactyl. The champion, we're going to spam Thunderbolt against the Rhydon until it badge boosts Rattata twice, but also in terms of spamming moves against it and not dealing damage, we are going to use Mimic to steal Horn Drill, which will allow us to knock out the Executor in 1 hit, which will cause problems otherwise. With our defense stat lowered, Stomp does significant damage, and we want to make it to the Blastoise with enough health after 2 badge boosts from Leer or Tail Whip to 2-shot with Thunderbolt. If we're on low health, we can always just YOLO and use Horn Drill and hope. I think that's the plan. Thanks for the 10 MAD. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to quickly look at the mid game and just make sure we're doing everything. I think mid game is pretty straightforward. Like Tower, Erica, then we'll fight Koga at some point after doing a bunch of training. We fight Blaine after doing a bunch of training, like around level 45. Then we go back to Sylph. That seems fine. We'll catch Poliwag, I guess. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna set all this up. Oh. That was the incorrect screen. Now we're on the right screen. Good. Here, let's do this. Oh, right. We should actually play the music the correct way. There we go. Rattata! Pokemon Red! Attempt number 2. Hopefully I don't have any annoying restarts in this one. I'm hoping I can just do 2 clean runs. And all the streams going forward from here. No more Venusaur or Pidgey stuff. Next week, I'm going to do more Red playthroughs. I might do one on Sunday, and if I do, it'll be one of the ones that I'm going to say are next week's runs. Next week, we're going to do Butterfree, and we're going to do Beedrill. 1 good bug, 1 bad bug. We're gonna have to see if Rattata hits its horn drills. I hope it does. Yeah, but Beedrill, unfortunately, has to beat Brock. And beating Brock ruins its run. That's the problem with it. It's good once it clears the early game. Or it's decent once it clears the early game. Graze that patch of grass there. Stop. I don't want to get poisoned. No. Jonathan, what did you find out in Pokemon Red? Yeah, you try and string shot me while I'm using Quick Attack. Silly bug. You could tail whip to counter Cocoon as hardens. Thank you. Killer strat. This is required because I'm about to blackout. So I want to do these buys now rather than later. Zero bonks is impossible. Because you bonk when you push boulders and when you jump over ledges. There we go. But doing a minimum bonks run, that would be a challenge. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. Yeah, this is so much faster than last time. Oh my gosh. These blackouts, they come quick. Because Diglett also likes to crit. There's a little bit of a danger here that you just get a blackout without any experience, but overall I think this is just better. And it gets less and less likely to happen. Oh, that did a lot. Oh, thanks, Sandshrew. What am I doing? Well, worked out. Oh, that was amazing. Crit me. Scratch. Thank you. This guy's ego is getting like overly inflated right now as he beats me over and over again. Just like, this is amazing. My Sandshrew is incredible. Yeah, okay, kid. You're all just part of the plan. We're gonna have one more Blackout here. I don't understand. Oh, I fought less wild Pokemon this time. That's why. Now I beat him. It's time. This is it. You've had enough victories. 9. Now you lose. Well, unless Sand Attack gets the best of me, but it's not going to. Easy. Hyper Fang. Let's go, Brock. Now we can lose to Brock, remember? It's not, like, it's not a guarantee. Just Hyper Fang is very good. We have the Tail Whip until it tackles, because then we actually lower its defense. Maybe still 3-hit. Yeah, we do. Good. We're hoping for Bide here. Bide! Thank you. I think we got him. Oh! Miss. We got him. 26 seconds faster than last time. Pretty good. Pretty good early game. Thank you, Caitlin. That was a great strat. Yeah, for the early game, that's actually a really nice improvement. Hyper Fang. Stop. Stop missing. It's a good move, but it wears out its welcome quickly when it just misses over and over again. But then I think about Pidgey and I'm like, no, I'm okay with Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang's fine. A rat strat, if you will. Yep. Peak rat strats. Use Horn Drill, apparently. You're mine, Spearow. You're mine. There we go, finally. The tiny bird Pokemon. Cute. Just do Serpentine everywhere. Not particularly efficient. Paris. No. I'm going to fight one extra trainer in here. Because we're not going to fight wild Pokemon this time. Oh, I forgot Water Gun. I definitely want Water Gun. I'm going to go back for it. I didn't use a potion in battle, though. I just clicked on them. Because I had just healed. So my health was already full. I couldn't use a potion. No way, there's a guy that Oak walks through? That's really fun. Don't forget to talk to Bill. Oh yeah, I'll save a little bit of time there. That's good to know. This guy only has Eradicate in this game? He has a Zubat and a Rattata in yellow. They moved the guy. They moved this guy over there. They moved this guy over there in yellow. This guy, the rocket boss. They moved him. He's over there. We can put the art in for yellow as well. Cool. Okay, 20. What was that Kai? It was like a, I don't know, some kind of accent. I'm really bad at doing accents. Never ask me to do that. Alright, here we go. Cerulean City. The Blue City, which today is yellow and purple. Rival. Yeah, crit. That was not a one hit without the crit, by the way. Only a 7% chance too, so not even every crit gets the one hit there on the Pidgeotto. So we got nice and lucky. 1 minute and 9 seconds faster now. This is really good. Let's go. The rat's on fire. Look at him go. Flaming rat. Should have made the colors red. Actually, no. Then all of our eyes would die. Stop missing. Hyper Fang. Don't do this to me. The most stressful Pokemon to miss against. That Pidgey. And then you get sand attacked and you just lose. So there was an old meme on my channel about kicking rats. I was like, it doesn't seem really like it would do a lot of damage to like kick rats. Anyways, this guy might kick me. Nope, he's not gonna critical hit. He had a chance to low kick, but nope. No one's kicking rats today. Rats are horn drilling. That's what's up here. Don't. Okay, thank you. Really didn't want to get poisoned. I should maybe have Hyper Fanged that. I'm saving it for the Machop. I'm going to start forgetting Charmander now in yellow. Yeah, that's what was supposed to happen last time, but we got the lucky damage roll. Mankey doesn't learn low kick in red and blue? Oh, you're probably right. I didn't even look at its moveset. That's wild. So the Mankey guy from the Porygon video is not actually scary in this game. Should have played Porygon in red and blue. I'm going to fight this guy instead of the Slowpoke guy. Slowpoke guy was not fun last time. This guy's much better. Same number of turns, I'm going to knock out 2 Pokemon instead. Oop. Why play red? Because I want to have comparisons for red with yellow when I finish the yellow series this year. So I'm going to beat the game. I'm going to play red throughout this entire year. I'm going to beat the entire game with every species this year. We're just getting started. This is what, the 5th stream? No, I didn't mean to press tackle. You don't use tackle after you get a move like Hyper Fang. No, I'm gonna do middle evolutions too. I would feel like the project is fundamentally incomplete if you don't compare the middle evolutions to their final evolutions. Like, that just seems like you gotta do it. Okay, thanks Ford for the escape rope. We put a little animation with the Ford escape in the highlight video for all of you. Exceptional was very kind to spend his time cutting out a Ford escape so that we could put it on screen. Oh, we want to get Dick. Apologies. Hyper Fang is so good. It's so good. Love this move. Good riddance, tackle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the candy right. Someone rewind and tell me while I'm fighting Misty. Well, no, it's there. I got the candy. We're good. We got the candy. Misty, let's go. One hit. Easy game. Uh-oh. Hard game. Never mind. Easy game. Got bubble beam. Upgraded rat. Also, doesn't water gun sound like it would do more damage than bubble beam? Water gun? Bubble beam? Bubble beam sounds much more like fun. Yay, bubble beam. Water gun. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Laser beams, though. That, okay, okay. We don't need oddish. Now we save some time. Oh, remember how last time I went over and I got rest and I was like, hey, you get these useful items like this ether. And then we had bag problems throughout the entire run? Yeah. I can't believe Ike the Killer hasn't said that kind of thing to me before. You know, it's actually bad because when you pick it up, you have less bag space. And then you have bag problems throughout the entire playthrough. Also, I won't have rest sitting in my bag throughout this entire run. So 2 bag slots are potentially being freed up by changing this one little thing, just not getting rest. Look at that. Superior plays. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Body slam, it should have one hit anyways. He's easy. Who would have guessed? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need the Pokeballs. Yeah, I'll just buy them again in Celadon because I gotta get Poliwag. Good point. Up, up, up. Red is just better from... If you're a YouTuber, red is better because when someone searches for Pokemon red and blue, they search for red first. Maybe they just decide not to type blue into the search bar, right? So, like, you gotta account for that. When I first started making my videos, I was like, I think they're gonna perform worse in the algorithm just because of that. I was like, oh, I'll just make it in yellow anyways. Like, it seems like the better game to do these in. And people are already doing them in red, so, like, I don't want to, like, take that away from them. Okay, check this out. They're all one hits still. Surge is bad. And look what I'm gonna remember, Dig. Going back to Cerulean City. Pop. Well, we cannot do it like that. That was the most inefficient bagging I've ever done. Whew. Okay, goodbye, Hyperfang. It was good having you around. You're supposed to put the bag in slot 1, and then you're supposed to use the Thunderbolt TM, which resets your cursor to the top, and then you use the bike right away. That's what you're supposed to do there, but I didn't. Had some serious inefficiencies. It's okay, it's just a drop in the sea that is this playthrough with Ratata. I have certainly learned that the blue color palette is much better than the red color palette, but switching the color palettes is the Galaxy Brain play. Shout out to J-Rose. Let's go! We got Bubble Beam now! It's better against the Cubone than Body Slam. And we crit. Yeah! Get disabled. Body slam. Yeah, body slam. Also, I had nice health. Didn't even mention that. I'm slacking. Go. Let's go. Oh, wow. Wow. That Slowpoke had a hard head. Self-destructing hiker. Yeah, Bubble Beam. It's pretty good. It's really good. Someone said not even 50 defense yet. Not even 30, not even 40 special, not even 36 special. Terrible. The hilarious thing is we're going to be using Blizzard later on. I love this Pokemon. What fun. I'm just going to skip the max ether. Body Slam, 97% chance on that Growlithe. I chanced it. Dig is a guaranteed one hit, but I didn't want to take 2 turns. Oh yeah, we fought these people. Let's just do that again. See, this is why I don't like to do runs over multiple days anymore. I like to just do everything in one day related to the video because my memory is all on point then. Like, I remembered that I fought him, but it would be slightly sketchy to come back and do this later because then maybe I just skip him and then the route is slightly off and I mixed something up. Again, Thunderbolt is actually better here. I should have just been using it and avoided that small mistake, but oh, yeah. It's only a 31% chance on that. But it makes sense that he lived. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Right here. Right there. Oh, that was perfect. Caitlin, when I started this series, I said I was going to do 2 runs with almost all of the Pokemon. There are some I'll only do 1 with. I'm not going to do 2 Weedle runs, unfortunately. So we'll take the deposit there. Bop. Ah! Those are hard. Yeah, Ditto. I'm only going to do 1 with Ditto. Red Ryosia will tell me how good it's supposed to be in red. I might do 2 with Abra, we'll see. Probably not though. That's also a really painful run. Abra is just not fun. Like, it's not enjoyable spamming out all of Teleport's PP in the early game and then just training for a tiny bit, then healing again. That's awful. Don't need double edge. One nice thing about this is that I have, like, also no double edge. That's another reason why I'll have more bag space in this run. Come on, doors. I've been thinking about doing a charity stream. Thinking about that last night, actually. Brushing my teeth. I was just like, maybe I should do that at some point. Can still get 4 calcium. So what I was thinking of doing for a charity... no, I'm not going to talk about it, sorry. If I promise something and then it never happens, people will be disappointed. So I'm not going to mention it right now. 2, 3, 4. Rival. Okay, Whirlwind. Well done. He's such a good player. He's so good at this. Oh, hey, Churro. Oh, we were going to 2-hit that, but we got a 1-hit instead. Fun. Hey, that one too. 3 minutes and 15 seconds ahead of former pace. It's really good for the early game. Pretty happy with these improvements. I think there's another... Maybe there's another Pokemon that can learn Blizzard but not Ice Beam, but Rattata is definitely one. I'm pretty sure Raticate is the other. There is, like, is the same. Pretty sure. Making up the lost time for the arrival of the lab. Yeah, I know. I was 1 second slower there. Not sure what happened. The Nidos. Oh, really? Really? No. Pretty sure the Nidos can learn Ice Beam. Raticate can learn Ice Beam? Just Rattata can't. Okay. Cool. We don't need Super Fang. Super Fang's bad. Super Fang deals half of the opponent's health and damage. It can never KO. It only does half. So it's like, it's really useless to have on your set. People would always say, like, oh, you should use it for rock types. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. No. Rock types we have Bubble Beam for. That's way better. Because there are no rock types that aren't a ground type in this game. Yeah. Yeah, you cry, Aerodactyl. This is the second run. First run was 1 hour and 14 minutes. Did we fight Erica next? No, we did everything else. Super Fang's one of those moves that's really cool. It's like, oh, it's a signature move. That's great. I'm so excited to use it. And then you try and use it and you're like, oh, this is not actually that good. Like, I kind of wish that I guess Hyper Fang is also a signature move, but like, it would have been nice to just have a better Hyper Fang. Like, a normal type move that does 100 base power, but doesn't have a downside like, Ultra Fang. Yeah, what about Ultra Fang? Just gotta put a bunch of words together. Uber Fang. Omega Fang. Alpha Fang. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like it's like what, Omegaverse characters or something? I feel like we're going into a different territory with those names. Ultra Fang is good enough. We'll just stay there. Great Fang. They use Ultra in Pokemon. Where are you? Saving before these trainers. Master Fang. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh. See, this is why I didn't want to fight this guy. I was like, maybe we shouldn't fight him because he does have low kick. Unlike the Mankey earlier. Let's go! Ratata's so good. This Pokemon's really fun to play. I would highly recommend this run if you just want to have fun with a bad Pokemon. Like, what is traditionally thought of as a bad Pokemon. Rattata's, like, it's really fun to do this run with. Where are you? Where are you? That's my repel. There it is. I didn't fight this next guy. I'm just trying to fight all the same trainers so that I have the same experience rooting. Oh, also, if you're casually playing red and blue, I highly recommend catching a Rattata at the beginning of the game and just training it, or just soloing the game with only it, because it's really good. I did a playthrough the other day where Clefairy metronome spatial rend. That was a good roll for it. That was clean. The tightest movement of all time. Oh my gosh. What is this? Look at that. No. Don't have a surfer yet. Surfer. There is going to be no backspace problems in this run. As soon as you do that, you can deposit both fly and the flute. And if it's yellow, because you'll have Squirtle, you can deposit also HMO3. So if you do only one deposit in the run, you can do it there, and you can deposit 6 items in yellow, which is a really great way to do it. I'm trying to cut that tree. That's why it didn't work. I'm actually going to fight one more trainer here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No! Yeah, the Weaving sprite. It's quite bad. Yikes. This Ivysaur sprite, though, is peak. I do have to do a tier list for these. Maybe right after this stream, after I do the thing that I told my wife I was going to do, I will come back and record a tier list for this game for sprites, because they're all super janky, and I should probably rank them all. Stop this. This is so annoying. Remember that ether I picked up a long time ago? I'm finally going to use it. It's going to be out of my bag. See, I just don't have like a good production workflow for tier lists, and I don't know how to make, like, I'm going to want to overproduce it and make it look too nice, when I can probably just sit there and drag graphics around and it'll be okay. Okay, Erica. Like, nothing really to report there. Milady, exactly, the Vileplume. Churrofang. Actually, Churrofang is like half Fang. I feel like, oh my gosh, I should make that his signature move. Half Fang, because he only has half of his teeth. They had to take out one side, both of the fangs, and when we were first fostering him, they're like, we have to take him in and like extract another tooth. He was missing like his front fang. Hi buddy, hi buddy. I'm about to evolve and I would not like to do that. Yeah, okay. Please don't go back there. That's where all the cables are. Hi little guy. Hey. Hey. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Am I using the right move? I think I am. Churro. Sorry, okay, he's gone. Anyways, they were like, we're going to have to extract one of his fangs. We're like, okay. And then we're like, are they going to take both of his big fangs, like the top fangs? But they didn't. They took the other fang on the same side. No. You can't go back there. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, okay. We have recovered from a small cat-induced time loss. Oh no, buddy. Buddy, no. Gosh. Oh, this is so hard. Yeah, go sit in your bed. Go sit in your bed. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. We might have to block out here. Nope. Rattata's a beast. Look at this thing go. We don't have any more super potions. I don't like going to this mart at all. This is like the worst position for a mart. Why did they put it over here? As a kid, I never went to this mart. Oh, there's a little, like, nook there you can get stuck in. Stop. Oh, I should have got Pokeballs. Yeah, you're right. Let's go do it again. Sure, all the inefficiencies are stacking up. It's because of you, buddy. No, 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 no. Don't come back over here, buddy, buddy, buddy. You were purring and, like, making biscuits in your bed. Why must you come back over here now? He's purring. He's really happy. Cute little guy. Fuchsia has a Pokemart? It does. Fuchsia has a Pokemart. Crit. I wouldn't have one hit otherwise. Buddy. Buddy. I think we've lost unless the Weezing self-destructs. Oh, okay, well. Try this approach. Oh no. Well, Poison Gas is okay. Poison Gas is a terrible move. And he misses all of his smoke screens. We'll just dig now. Oh no, that's Bulb Beam. That's not dig. We want to dig now. Come on, can you self-destruct? Not when I'm above ground. Oh. Kind of through there. Sorry, Churro's being really distracting. Like, why aren't you paying attention to me? I can't. I have to beat Koga. No, what is this? Okay. No, you can't go down. You can't go back there. Alright, we did it. It was sloppy and we wasted time, but got done. Oh, Sassy Goldeen. Oh, the fact that we also have the good rod is also clogging up the bag. So there was a lot of reasons why it was just not working last playthrough. And yes, Body Slam is better here than Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'm doing Blade before Sylph. For special boosts. Sure, buddy. Why are you interrupting the Rattata stream? Do you want to chase it because you think it's a mouse? Oh no, he's coming back. He's coming back. Buddy, you gotta stop. I gotta take you outside. Okay, I gotta pause 1 second. Lucy? He has unfortunately been banned. He will come back in later. He's being way too distracting right now. He's gonna like make noises at the door now for a bit. I used to have to do voiceover under these conditions. It was so stressful. Like, any line can be destroyed by Churro just looking at me and going like, "Meow!" Like, okay, well, that line's bad. So you're just like, I'm looking at him and then like, I'm trying to finish the line as fast as possible and he's looking at me like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I can't get strength yet. I'm gonna get strength after I get Lapras. First we're doing Blaine. Then we're doing Sylph. I'm gonna save, don't worry, I'm gonna save. I don't want the same thing to happen again. No, I appreciate it. Jonathan, if you can send me another reminder at some point when I'm in Sylph, that would be really appreciated, because I do not want to forget it. Got it. 45. That's what we need. I've thought about fighting this Rapidash guy again, but I'm not going to do it. I want to take revenge, but I can't. Not part of the route. I'm above that. I'm above that anyways, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm happy. Yeah, I got the Blizzard TM. Okay. Blaine. This one was kind of problematic before. I think I had one reset here, but... Oh, the growl. That's annoying. Haha, yeah! Full health super potion. And then another one. Not full health that time, but a lot of roars and we win. Sweet. 7 minutes and 51 seconds faster than last time. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. What a lead. My wife is getting after Churro now. He's... poor guy. And by getting after, I mean just saying his name a lot. Like, Churro. He's doing something. And now he cries. Wow. I think that's mostly the Rapidash reset there, which is why we're so far ahead now. We've had a wife voice reveal in the past. One of my videos, she says one word in it. It's like one of those like Q&A videos from a long time ago. I think it's Celebi or something. I was like, submit questions, and then someone submitted the question, do you have a girlfriend? And then I asked her the question instead, and she said no. And I just laugh really awkwardly, and that's the whole segment. I think I laugh when I say, like, that's not what you're supposed to say. Yeah, I think Momo has the brain cell today. I think it is true. Churro definitely didn't get it. Poor guy. Did we fight Hypno Sandwich? Did we fight Hypno Sandwich? I don't remember. I was talking about something if we did. My movement is like clean in the overworld. Well, we're gonna fight him now. Yeah, we did fight him. I remember looking at these damage ranges. Yeah, we waited for 48 last time. We did this and we got the healing room and then we went back. Okay, rival. Pidgeot's first. Thunderbolt. We can't... Oh, it missed Sand Attack. That's nice. Glad it missed that. We have to two-hit the Execute with Body Slam. Hypnosis. Perfect. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Leech Seed. Leech Seed. Oh, this thing's bad. That's red and blue for you. Bubble. Bubble from the Blastoise. Bubble! I love it. Gotta remember strength. Jonathan was gonna remind me, but I reminded myself. This run is so fun to play. I'm having a great time. I love when things feel this smooth like this. It's just like, everything's working well. Like, it wouldn't be fun if every Pokemon played like this, because then you know what the smoothness is in comparison to. In this case, the smoothness is in direct comparison with the awfulness of Pidgey yesterday. Card spec, Tail Whip. Just like last time. Perfect. Well done. Ah! That did not feel smooth. Ran into the building for a little bit. Oh, I'm having bag space problems now. Finally! After so long. Wait, we forgot the protein. Use that. Now we actually max our bag space and Sabrina won't give us the TM, which saves us a tiny bit of time. It's less frames from her dialogue, but it's also no bag management to drop it later because it's a trash TM. Sidewave is awful. Kadabra. Mr. Mime. Venomoth. Uh-oh. It was not a one hit this time. Last time it was, because I used protein. That's actually a difference. Only a 66.9% chance to one hit the Alakazam there. Strength. Yes, Jonathan. Perfect timing. Imperfect input. Flying to Cinnabar Island instead. Oh, she still gave me the TM. I don't know why. Go away. I don't want you. Let's go, Giovanni. I fought this guy last time. Yeah, things are going pretty well so far. Like, there's always going to be a few bumps here. This time I'm not giving him a chance to use the X attack while it's underground. I misclicked last time, giving him that opportunity. This time, it's not happening. I maybe wanted to save there. I should be fine here. Well, we crit. That's definitely going to be fine now. Alright, he just missed everything. What else did I fight in here? Did I fight someone else in here? Yeah, I fought this guy. Oh. Look, I lived. No, it doesn't actually matter. Right? No, it does. We really want to be at the proper level. I love this Nidoking sprite. It's so good. It's so good. It's way better than the yellow one. Giovanni. Yeah, the game has to modify the bytes, like the things byte by byte. So it's going to have a set order that it does things in. It's going to like modify the inventory and then do something else. Kind of annoying poison there. We should still be fine though. He's really trash. We got a 2-hit. Hopefully he doesn't crit with Stomp. That would be ridiculous. Card spec. Okay. Candies. Okay. Rival 6. You're chancing the execute with a 2-hit. Because we need to use Mimic for Lorelei. Not ideal, but it's what we're doing. Or it is the ideal thing, but I would prefer to not have to do this. Poison powder, that's perfect. Alright. Exactly what this is, a clean fight. Oh ho ho. Yeah! Yeah! That was a good rival. "13 minutes and 23 seconds faster." We got a big boost there. That was like 5 minutes. 4.5 minutes. Yeah, all the optimization that he just like doesn't do anything. Such is the way of the solo run. Also, having a Goldine in my party is weird. Sorry, this boulder. This boulder is really nice in the purple. Every time I see it, it just makes me really happy. It's just, this is like the perfect coloration for it. We're going to save all the time because we're not fighting these people this time around. So we're also going to get a huge boost in time right here. Scott X Boulder, yeah. Sure was trying to get in. He's pawing at the door. Poor little guy. I know, buddy. You were allowed to come in and just hang out, but you decided to walk in front and try and go back to the forbidden place behind the monitor. Look at the time. Look at the time, everyone. Rattata. Crushing Pokemon Red. What happens if you put a boulder and a rock together? You get a Brock. Okay, we're gonna teach Mimic over Bubble Beam now. Yes. Yeah, Caitlin. Good, well done. What? I'm resetting that. I don't actually want to try and play that out and then lose. It's a ridiculous first turn. Dig first turn also. That was a small mistake for me. I could have prevented that. Yeah, like this. That's how you prevent it. Alright. Well, we're doing well now. We got to the Slowbro, the most awful Pokemon on her entire team, because it has terrible moves in red version. It's good in yellow. Gotta be careful of it. This is better, I think. Yeah. Uh-oh. Now we're good. 16 minutes and 34 seconds faster. So we got like another 3 minutes inside of Victory Road. Pretty satisfying. Things are working out well. Okay, Mimic, Harden, set up 5 times. Which I have the perfect number of PP for. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Rage. Okay. Well done, Onyx. The rest of the fight, you're just going to do that. We do lose our badge boosts here, but after the Hitmonlee, which was the Pokemon that I was worried about. Technically after the Onix, before the Machamp, but we have our defense boosts still from the actual uses of Harden, and that prevents submission from being able to KO. According to plan. Agatha. Rage against the Rattata. Yeah, that's that Onyx's cover band. No! Perfect switch into Supersonic. Excellent play, Agatha. Well done. Well done. Alright, well, we still got her, but that was like the best she could possibly do. Okay. Followed by awake, yeah, followed by awake dream meter, I know. Should drop the ball right after the beginning, but that's okay. Okay, Blizzard now in the place of Dig. We don't need Dig for the champion, which is wild. I'm supposed to have 1 candy, and I do, so I can use that now to go to 67. Yep, let's go. The AI has no idea you're using Dig. No, not in yellow. In other games, yes, but not in this game. Gyarados dropped the ball real hard there, so we have to agility twice against the Dragonair. This is for badge boosts. Now, provided we don't miss, we should be good. Oh, 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 oh! We did not get the range. We got the crit, I think. This is probably gonna be a reset too. I will keep playing, yeah, okay. Stop. Stop doing that. That's so annoying. No more hyper beams. No. Agility is for the badge boost. Otherwise we don't want to hit the rest of the Pokemon with Blizzard because our special is such trash. So we actually do need 2 agility here. We need to twice. Or get badge boosted by the Gyarados, but it seems to be refusing to do that today. Don't worry, eventually it'll just like miss a Hydro Pump or use Leer twice. Lance things. Like, or he'll just Hyper Potion, I guess, yeah. Paralyze Leer. Okay, now we only have to do 1 agility. Oof, that was a big crit. But we should be good now as long as we don't miss. That's what we were looking for before. Alright, little bit of a bumpy slowdown there on Lance, but overall still pretty good. Might rob Rattata of the sub-hour time, though. I think it has. Are we? Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Let's go. I remembered the strat. I forgot the strat for a moment, then I remembered the strat. The strat here is Mimic Horndrill. Let's hope. No! Ridiculous. And it got a crit? Okay. We're probably dead here. Let's get another one of those. Thank you. That Arcanine is so incompetent. Uh-oh. What's Horndrill for? The Executor. This can't happen at this level. And the Horndrill is in case we're at really low health too, and then we want to one-hit the Blastoise, because it's going to be a 2-hit no matter how many times we badge boost on the Rhydon. And we want 2 badge boosts, otherwise it is not a 1-hit, the Blastoise. We have enough health, we can probably actually just do this. No, maybe not. Okay, Horndrill for the Blastoise. Yeah! It did it! Last hit. Alright. A tragic finish for Rattata. It was amazing. This little rat did so well today. I think all of you are probably impressed by it. This is a smooth run. It's a fun run. It is not as painful as something like Pidgey. But that said, we are slightly slightly too slow to get a sub-hour time. 1 hour and 40 seconds, with 8 resets and 9 blackouts at level 68, with a game time of 3 hours and 48 minutes. This finish time is 13 minutes and 38 seconds faster than the previous run that I did. So that's a huge improvement, run over run. And this is like 43 minutes faster than Pidgey. That's wild. Unfortunately, today we do not have a tier list, so I cannot rank Rattata. We're having like some tech problems or something. I don't know why it's not showing up. I'll just test one more time quickly and see if I can get it to show up over here. Maybe just give me a, let's see if we switch to this, if we can get it to show up. Nah, it's not showing up. We just get the walking footage instead. I don't know why it's not showing up. It always works, but it's not today. Anyways, with the tier list, we'll place Rattata before the next stream, and then it'll be ranked. It's going to be significantly higher up the list than it was before. Actually, I think I can bring the tier list up on a different place. One second. I'll just tell you what tier it's in. Wait, I might be able to get it. I got it. I got it. You know, when something doesn't work, just turn it off, turn it back on. That's how we do. Pidgey is currently not ranked either because I forgot to do that. Oops. Okay. Sorry that there's no Pidgey. I will rank that before the next stream. But today, with Rattata's time, it's not quite under an hour, so it's not able to get into the C tier, but it does earn a really solid placement in the D tier. I think it's going to be hard for most D tier Pokemon to beat out Rattata's results because they've only got a margin of 40 seconds to work with. So this thing did really well overall. Next week, I'm going to be coming back and I'm going to be doing 2 more Pokemon, maybe 3, we will see. It's going to be Butterfree and Beedrill, a good bug and a bad bug. If I have time for an extra stream, then we'll move on to something past them. But this tier list is starting to come together. After Pidgey and Rattata's results are included, we have done 10 out of 151 Pokemon. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate everyone being here. It's been a lot of fun. If you've made it this far, you're incredible. Today's Friday, so I will see you tomorrow in a fully produced video when the Pidgeot line goes up against Pokemon Heart Gold. See you then.